In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Secret Lair Festival in a Box for Las Vegas 2024, which as of now is the only way to get Mystery Booster 2 without attending a convention. What I want to talk about today is whether or not it's worth it at that pretty steep price point of $250, so let's jump into the video and find out. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you taking the time. Be sure to hit that like button if you do enjoy the video, and click subscribe if you want to be subscribed to, support the channel, and then click that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. So if you guys followed, I did a video a week or so ago talking about Mystery Booster 2. A lot of controversy around the product because people seem to like it. It looks really fun, but it looks like currently it's going to be locked behind this Secret Lair, as well as in-person attendance at conventions. And the logic behind that, they said, was ultimately to create a unique convention experience, to incentivize people to go to the conventions and all of that, with the Secret Lair being an opportunity for people to get it who can't go. Now, on paper, that's great, but the problem is that in a year where we've had quite a lot of products released, some people like it, some people don't. When you actually have a product release that has the interest of a lot of your player base, and then you decide to lock it behind something like this or make it convention exclusive, people want to buy it. They actually want to put their money towards it, and they can't because it's very, very limited. Now, of course, this is where Secret Lair and the whole approach to limited stock for Secret Lair kind of comes into play. It hasn't always been structured this way, but interestingly enough, this product, I think, is actually somewhat decent. Now, that price point is $250. That's pretty steep. And I think if you factor in tax and stuff, which I guess, I'm going to kind of do live as I go through this video, because I didn't do it before. Let's say 250 times the average, tax of, 0.7%, probably looking at somewhere around 275. I would hope it's free shipping at that price point, but to be honest with you, yeah, okay, so free shipping on orders over $99. So you're looking at roughly 275. We'll call it 275 as the actual total cost out of pocket for this. And that's pretty steep, obviously, but it's not just the box. You are getting some other stuff with it, and that's kind of what I wanted to look at here a little bit more, is talking about some of the actual cards that are in the product. But let's look at the description first. So, can't make it to MagicCon Las Vegas. There's always MagicCon your house and invite your closest friends. Battle at it around the table. This amazing bundle brings the feeling of being at MagicCon straight to you. First opportunity to get your hands on Mystery Booster 2 display box. Interesting wording there. Is your first opportunity. I'm guessing that's probably just, meant to be hype wording, but it does seem to open the possibility of a retail version of this in some point. 24 packs of cards, nearly 200 set symbols, future sight frames, and the first white border cards in 19 years. 3 collector boosters included. You'll also get the Little Legends foil Secret Lair drop featuring some cute legendary creatures, and a promo pack that includes some MagicCon promo cards and a few, a playtest card. So this is the actual breakdown here of the product. I'll leave it on the screen for a second so you guys can see. You get a Mystery Booster box, you get a Lost Caverns of Ixalan collector booster, a Wilds of Eldraine collector booster, a Commander Masters collector booster, then you get the Little Legends foil Secret Lair drop, as well as a promo pack. And we're going to go through each of those items and determine whether or not they are worthwhile. So let's work through them one by one. First of all, we've got the Ixalan Collector Booster, which retails around $38 right now on TCG Player. It is a decent collector booster to get. Mana Crypt, Cavern of Souls, the Jurassic Park stuff. It's a set that was very well received and has aged quite well, so it's a decent enough value. Obviously, once you open the packs, there's a chance you could hit nothing, but if we're just looking at your overall value versus what you're paying, $38 on the Ixalan Collector Booster. The Wilds of Eldraine collector boosters are weirdly $30 now, which I had no idea, but I guess it makes sense when you consider the anime arts, people are chasing it. But that set as a whole, while it does have a few good cards that have seen a bit of value increase lately, was not the most expensive or collectible set outside of that subset. Either way, $30, not too bad. And then you get a Commander Masters collector booster. These are around $62 at the cheapest with sold listings. Not bad. You're looking at over $100 right there just for the booster packs that you get. Obviously, those are collector boosters, and if you're not into ripping or you're just preferring to get the singles, it may mean nothing to you. But in terms of the money they're asking you to spend versus the value that you're getting, it's certainly at least better that it's those boosters than some of the others. Now, for the promos, we've got Ponder, which I have to say, this artwork is so cool. This is an existing Secret Lair promo that they've given out at certain events, but this card is about $34, so it's another good bit of value added here to the Secret Lair product. Swords to Plowshares with some fantastic artwork here at $39. So, you know, I'm going to keep a running tally of the changes in value so you guys can kind of see what's going on there as I go along, because I know I talk a little fast sometimes and I want people to be able to at least visually see what's going on the screen. And then we do have a Plains, which I believe is brand new to this product, but it looks really, really cool. It's like a Lotus-inspired Plains, so there's no set value for that because it's new, but certainly being in this particular product, I would have to imagine it's probably going to be at least a $10 card, if not more. We'll have to see. We'll use a value of 10 just to give us some more numbers to work with here. So not bad in the promo pack. And then there's the Convention Morrow, which is like a Mark Rosewater like playtest card that's exclusive to this bundle. No real value for that either. I know sometimes the playtest cards can have a little bit of value depending on how easy they are to get. This one, I believe, is actually exclusive to this. So it's, you know, only going to be in this product. So I don't know. Again, it's hard to say where the value is going to end up on that because I think it's more of a niche market. Let's just call it $10 again, just for the estimate purposes, right? It could be more, it could be a little less, but I think that's probably a fair assessment for where it'll be. All right, so looking at the actual Little Legends Foil Edition Secret Lair drop that is exclusive to this product, we've got a couple of pretty cool cards in here, and these are, I'm going to give you the prices for the cheapest version of a foil you can buy currently, just in terms of what it would cost you to buy all these cards versus what it's costing you to buy this product. Obviously, a Secret Lair version of these are going to be more expensive in the most case, than unless it's like some kind of OG vintage foil, but it just helps get an estimate of sort of the overall value that you're getting. So we've got Lavinia, Azorius Renegade, it's about $1 in foil. We've got Omnath, Locus of Creation, it's about $6 in foil. We've got Rhea, Dawnbringer, about $5 in foil. Orvar, the All-Form, which is about $3.39 in foil, and then Drana, the Last Blood Chief, which is about $1.61 in foil. Now, the Mystery Booster 2 itself does not have a set value per se, but I'm looking at Mystery Booster 1, and they're typically selling around $200 now, but I think when they came out, they were closer to $150. We'll split the difference and call it $175 as the value, quote unquote, of this Mystery Booster box. It's going to be a, you know, it's got some cool reprints, it's got some unique approach to it, it's a limited product, so I think $175 is a fair enough estimate to put it at, given that. So let's figure out what our total is here of everything up to this point. So using the values that we kind of established here on screen as we went along here, we're looking at about $414.96 in total value, quote unquote, for the contents of this product. Now, obviously, there are a lot of variables that could change that, and this is not like a binding thing. I'm just trying to kind of give you an estimate of sort of what we're looking at in terms of value. But if you're spending, let's call it $275, you're getting $414 worth of product. Now, when you open those collector boosters, the value obviously goes away significantly, but you could pull well. I mean, it's a big if. I think there are definitely the chance for decent hits in those. And obviously the Mystery Booster 2, we have no idea what the value is going to look like on the cards out of that set, but you're typically going to be grabbing this, I think, for the draft experience, unless you just want to rip open some Mystery Booster, which I know could be a very fun product to open as well. So if you're looking at the total value you're spending around $275 and you're getting around $415, let's call it, in terms of value, it's really not a terrible purchase. Now, we can sit here and say a few things. One, it's obviously an overpriced product, I think, because we know that a lot of the pricing I used here is secondary market pricing to determine whether it's worth it for you as the consumer. But Wizards is, you know, marking up the price of this product without necessarily having additional costs as a result. So there is some artificial scarcity here, but it doesn't change the fact that, like, that is what it is. Like, it's if you want to send the message that it's too expensive, then speak with your wallet and don't buy it. But if you're interested in this product and you want to know if it's worth your time, I think this gives a pretty good assessment of the actual overall content. Certainly better that you're getting those collector boosters versus like random draft packs where you have no chance of real value. And I think the promo pack that comes in this is certainly interesting as well. But it's just kind of hard to say. I think this is a really cool product, and I hope that at some point they do decide to release a retail edition, even though I think it's unlikely. But hopefully, as you know, time passes, more of it will hit the market, and there definitely are some cool Future Sight cards and white border cards and stuff that people will like, that I think will make this like a product that does well over time. But I know a lot of people are hoping that it becomes more widespread, and certainly I'm one of them. Let me know what you guys think of the product as a whole. Are you planning on buying this? It is up on the Secret Lair site right now. It does say it's limited stock. It is limited to 3 per person, and it is up for 70 days. So that's when the listing will expire. If it sells out before that, obviously they will not keep the listing up. This is not like print to demand, which I think it should have been, but that's not, you know, it's beside the point. So there's a good bit of value here, I think, in the sense of if you want to have a fun experience, you're not going to be taking too much of a loss. But there's also a lot of factors to consider, like your own personal budget, your bankroll, and all the factors that go along with it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.